everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday, a wonderful Veterans Day, honoring all those who have served in our military. Here we are on Facebook, 9news.com, the 9 News app. I just kind of wanted to hang out with you midday, get an update on the forecast in kind of a casual setting. So if you have any questions, be sure to type them in the comment section, and then kind of once we get to the end of this, I will be answering your questions. Whatever you got, send them my way. First things first, if you know me at all, I love skiing and snowboarding, and so Loveland Ski Area, they opened up today, so I've been watching all their cams. Oh, what a great start to the season. Bright blue skies, skiers, snowboarders out there. I mean, the lines do not look bad at all. I know we're still in the early season, but still fun to get out there with all this sunshine. No complaints, right? This evening here in Denver, mostly clear skies. It will be a cold night, temperatures falling into the teens and low 20s. Tomorrow, the bigger story will be for some stronger winds, not only up to the high country, the foothills, but also here in the metro area. And then looking ahead toward the weekend, we will be tracking another storm system on Saturday that rolls in up to the mountains, bringing them once again some more snow. So things are looking good as we're heading toward the weekend. This is our live camera out there in Fort Collins, out at the CSU campus. I love the flag. We have that light little breeze going as it's fluttering out there in the wind. Downtown Denver, wow, what a pristine Wednesday. Let me just back out of the shot and soak it in. If you're working from home or you haven't had a chance to pop outside, that's kind of your little moment of zen today. Just stunning. Here we are, about 11 days in, and officially the count so far anyway, 8 days with above average temps, only 2 below. Today will once again be a below average day. We're currently sitting in the mid 40s downtown, as well as out at DIA, Aurora at 49. Excuse me, 30s around Netherland, up toward Estes Park, Granby, and Walden too. So of course, a little cooler out there. You factor in some stronger winds, and it will obviously be feeling a little cooler. Berthoud Pass looking at 30+ mile/hour wind gusts earlier. About the top of the noon hour, they were gusting around 60 miles/hour. So some of the snowfall up there certainly blowing around. Here in the Denver area, it's been pretty quiet and calm. Can't completely rule out seeing a quick wind gust later this afternoon, but overall, you'll have the sunshine out there and temperatures back into the upper 40s. We'll be in the 40s and 50s across the northeastern plains up into Nebraska, Ogallala at 47 today. 20s in Steamboat, out to Winter Park, Leadville with 30s and 40s near Salida and Alamos in the San Luis Valley. Right now on HD Doppler 9, it's still pretty quiet and calm. You can see this cloud deck pushing in across the northern mountains out toward Routt, Jackson, Larimer County. We do have a storm system sitting just to our north, impacting Idaho, western Wyoming, up to Montana. They're the ones seeing the snowfall at this hour, but this system will cross into Colorado late tonight and bring the northern mountains just a little bit of snow. It looks like about north of Berthoud Pass, the Rabbit Ears Pass area, really going to be the ones that we're watching for, seeing some of that snow and some stronger winds. Now turning our attention toward Florida and Tropical Storm Eta. My gosh, the system has been around for quite some time. It continues its track across the Florida panhandle as well as the western coastline up toward Tampa, bringing them some really heavy rain. As we look at this system, it will once again start to move all the way out, just kind of barely clipping Georgia. As we look ahead toward tomorrow, it drops off to a tropical depression, and then by Friday once again shoots out toward the Atlantic, and hopefully we're done with that one. But still, the end of the Atlantic hurricane season isn't until November 30th, so we still could potentially see a few more, which is just wild after already a record-breaking season. Mostly clear skies tonight. We're down to 21. We'll be in the teens in Greeley, the South Platte River Valley, a little cool. Lyman at 18. A whopping 8 tonight in Steamboat, with low 20s in Gunnison and through Lake City. So here we are about 2-3 o'clock. There's that snowfall just beginning to push in around our northern mountains. Dinner time, still quiet, fairly calm here in eastern Colorado. That snow making its way toward the Rocky Mountain National Park into western Larimer County. By about 11 o'clock, it sinks south along the I-70 mountain corridor. Again, it doesn't look like a ton of snow. It'll linger overnight into early tomorrow morning, and then we're done with that brief little wave of snow that pushes in. And then the rest of the afternoon, it's pretty quiet. And once again, the sunshine will be out in full force. Temperatures on the cooler side tomorrow. We'll be back to the mid 40s, but at least the sunshine will be out. It'll be another beautiful day. The winds, however, will be with us out of the northeast, 10 to 20 miles per hour. And again, daytime highs staying in the 40s. In northern Colorado, 50 in Lamar will be in the 20s and 30s for your Thursday afternoon. Up in the mountains and foothills, Evergreen, Idaho Springs at 35, low 50s in Arvada with upper 40s in Longmont through Erie, Platteville at about 46. So quick storm system that just brushes right on by northern Colorado. We're watching the secondary system that pushes in Friday night into Saturday that will more so impact Colorado's mountains, bringing them once again another little round of snow. For eastern Colorado, we can't squeeze out much rain or snow out of this system, so we'll be counting more so on the winds. Here's our snow forecast as we look ahead toward really Friday and into Saturday. That's where you see these larger numbers up towards Steamboat Springs through Grand Lake, and then potentially all the way south through the Vail Valley, Aspen, picking up anywhere between about 3 to 6 inches. So we'll be monitoring that storm system, kind of finessing the numbers as the storm gets a little bit closer. So here's your 9-day forecast. By and large, Denver is looking at a really dry weather pattern setting up. As we look ahead toward the weekend, that system that pushes in just brings us the strong winds. No real beneficial rain or snow, unfortunately. And then, wow, let's talk about next week. I mean, 70 degrees on Tuesday, potentially next Thursday. So it once again is going to be a toasty one. And you know, some folks kind of getting into the holiday spirit. So far, 5 inches have stacked up out at DIA. That past storm system that rolled through here on Monday, we only picked up a trace, of course, out at the airport where we keep score. So my question to you is, have you put up any of your holiday decor? I know I've been on Instagram and Facebook seeing people setting up the tree already. In my neighborhood, the lights are already out on some people's houses. So I would love to know where you stand on this issue. So put your comments in, the little comment section, and I'm just gonna run over here to my computer and see what you guys got for me. Seth, hi, how's it going? Melody Rose, hello. Thanks for saying hi. Alex, always with the good questions. I love it. Will we get lots of snow on Saturday? I wish here in Denver we were going to, because I don't know about you, but I am in the holiday spirit. Up in the mountains, again, it looks like 5 to 10 for northern mountains like Steamboat Springs, as well as Winter Park. So if you live north of I-70, north of Berthoud Pass, I'd say those mountain communities and ski resorts will have the best shot at seeing some good snow. If you live to the south, I-70 and then toward the San Juans, not quite as much. Let's see. Any long-term forecast for the Broncos versus the Dolphins in Denver on Sunday, November 22nd? Whew. Well, my 9-day doesn't go out quite that far, but I don't have a long time. Let's be honest. Hopefully I can forecast a win for the Broncos. That certainly would be nice to see, right? My goodness. But at least the trends showing for above average temperatures and some pretty quiet conditions. So hopefully we'll see that take through to the following weekend when the Broncos are back. Patty, I put mine up the weekend after Thanksgiving. Yes, that's what we usually do too at my house. I was trying to, maybe get my husband to agree to do it a little earlier, but nope. All I can do is turn on Alexa and listen to Christmas music while I work, which is fantastic. Alex, your tree is up. Still waiting on outside lights, maybe this weekend. I know a lot of people are probably looking at the forecast saying, all right, should I get out there? Should I do it? Temperature-wise, absolutely. Wind-wise, that might be a little tricky. If you perhaps have a rogue Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off next week to put up the lights, 100% you should be good to go. Vicky is saying no Christmas lights till after Thanksgiving. I appreciate, gosh, a lot of you are like, no, we're going to appreciate Thanksgiving and the holiday and be grateful, and then we'll move into the next season and the next holiday. I like that. I appreciate that. Paul wondering about moisture levels for November. Are we at or below average levels? Here in Denver, we are below, at least for the month, and unfortunately for the year as well as a whole. We should be around 13 inches of precipitation thus far, and I want to say we're about 7 to 8 inches. I'll get the fine numbers for you, and then tomorrow when we're back here on Facebook, I'll have that info for you so you really know. But I do know that we are below average, and of course, just looking at the drought conditions, we'll get an update actually on the drought monitor tomorrow too, so maybe we can dive into that. I don't see any more questions. You guys have any more questions for me? I know the forecast is kind of looking a little boring here in Denver with just the sunshine, but you know, sometimes that might be a good thing, right? Just kind of easy breezy. Brad is saying putting lights up this weekend. The tree, however, doesn't go up till after Thanksgiving. Awesome. I love that. I mean, if you want to get out there, get on the roof. Are you guys that like aggressive in the Christmas light situation? We are. We love Christmas lights on our house. It is like the best. But again, we're waiting until after Thanksgiving to do all that. Jill wondering if I have any idea when the fire bans will be lifted. Gosh, I wish I could tell you, or I know, but unfortunately I don't. And unfortunately, looking at the extended forecast with the strong winds, the continued dry conditions, at least for the majority of eastern Colorado, I would say it's not looking good, and that it potentially could be extended even further. Yes, the mountains are seeing some of the moisture, but still we have drought conditions across the entire state, and any sort of wind event, you know, causes concerns. So we'll be looking at that too. Patty, I started making and freezing Christmas cookies. Girlfriend, send some over. What are your favorite Christmas cookies to make? Like sugar cookies, or are you like with the frosting, the whole situation, or like what's the go-to? I love that. Wow, you are on the ball. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, any more Christmas holiday chat or weather questions that you guys might have? This is always so fun. All right, well, you know the drill. You can see it right there at the bottom left of my 9-day forecast, Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. You can find me at the WX Woman, and we can chat more about the forecast, the sunshine, the heat, the cool off, the mountain snow, or Christmas, or Thanksgiving too. I love it all. As always, we'll be back here same time, same place tomorrow, and I'll have more details on moisture levels and of course the drought. We'll see you then.